Hi guys, Ancient Warrior, welcome back to Prepping USA. If you like what you hear here, give me a thumbs up. If you don't, oh well. And if you want to be the first kid on your block to find out what craziness I'm going to be talking about next, hit that subscribe button and hit the little bell icon and you'll be notified when I put a video out. Why I'm pushing gardening. Guys, I'm going to give you a little history, quick history lesson. Part of it's not going to be history, it's present day, but here goes. In 2018, due to heat, we lost a good portion of our corn crops. We lost a big portion of our soybean and cotton and other dry land crops. (2019) The northern tier, it started out as a good year. Northern tier though, about the middle of July, if I remember right, started getting rain. Now the northern tier is everything above I-70. What happened? A lot of crops got left in the field. Lots of crops. You know, corn got damaged. Corn crops were ruined. Wheat crops were ruined. Potato crops were left in the fields because it was too wet to get out there. And then we had a propane shortage at the same time, so that even if they got their crops in, there was no way to dry them. I remember seeing pictures last year of farmers taking big semi-truckloads of potatoes and dumping them into a ravine and covering them over. Why did that happen? This year, 2020, it's been a weird year, hasn't it? We start with COVID-19. The complete lockdown of a complete nation. The problem is, though, folks, California, Washington, and Oregon decided that they would start testing all the farm workers. Farm workers didn't want to have anything to do with it, so they started leaving. Either going to other states or going back down south to their home countries. The land of plenty is going to be the land of want, I'm afraid. That's the reason I'm pushing gardening, folks. That's the reason I'm telling you, start building seed vaults. Start getting things put together. Buy heirloom seeds. And pretty soon those are going to be a commodity in themselves. I went to Home Depot yesterday, talking to one of the clerks there, and the little girl looked at me and said, "I've seen people in here that my mom and dad knew for years, and they never wanted to get their hands dirty, and there's dirt under their fingernails from gardening." That sounds like a pretty respectable person to me. Got dirt under their fingernails from gardening. Now is the time to start getting your gardens ready. Winter's going to come early, I'm afraid. 2 weeks ago, right here in the Panhandle of Texas, we were low 40s, high 30s. And farther north of me, just 100 miles, they got almost freezing weather at that point. And it's not getting any better. Nights are cooling off really quick around here. Where we should still be in the 60s, we're in the mid to low 50s. The solar minimum is having a bigger effect than people realize. And if you want to know more about solar minimum, just go to Ice Age Farmer. Christian will tell you all about it. I appreciate guys like Christian who do a lot of research that benefits the rest of us. Now, with that being said, the governor of Washington, Inslee, I believe is who the one is, told them just leave their apples on the trees and let them rot this year. What? Let food rot? We're in a country where there shouldn't be a person go hungry because we've got so much excess food. "2020 brought us the pandemic. Then it brought us a derecho, that windstorm that blew out of the west to the east. Folks, I'm telling you something right now. A large portion of our corn crop was destroyed. I saw one write-up where they said a quarter of the nation's corn crop was destroyed. Not only in the fields, but the storage bins that they were storing them in were blown apart by these winds being over 100 miles an hour. Folks, what I tell you, and I tell you this honestly, you need to start preparing. Get food in your house. Get seeds in your house. Get whatever chemicals, organic chemicals you think you need to get a crop going and get it going. My grandfather used to say you start planting after Easter. That's probably what I'll do. Probably get my onions in. Garlic's already in and it's doing fantastically. Pretty soon I'm going to be showing bunches of garlic. All the herbs that I've got. And then we're going to start pushing. I'm flat telling you folks, you got to do it. You can buy all the canned vegetables you want, all the canned meats you want, but if you're not producing some of that stuff on your own, then you're in danger. You're a endangered species, so they say. Then all the riots. I think they said 41 major cities have had riots that have lasted more than a week. Hell, we've got, I think it's Portland, Oregon, that's been under siege now for 110 days. The damage from all these riots is fixing to break over $1 billion. Folks, we can't stand that. But that's in the communist Marxist ideology of divide and conquer. They take the moronic young, and I do call them what they are, because they don't understand. They haven't been taught what their leaders are doing to them yet. The sad part is it'll be too late when they figure it out, if they ever figure it out. They may be marched into the gas chambers and, oh well. So, with that being said, folks, I want you to garden. I need you to garden. America needs you to build a garden. Your freedom demands you build a garden. You want to be free? Then get a garden in. So, with that being said, folks, it's better to have and not need than need and not have. I'm the Ancient Warrior, and have a blessed day.